This small compound is known as a combat outpost. It's the front line of America's efforts here in Afghanistan. It's also a refueling point for the helicopters from Hunter Army Airfield, and they in turn play an important role in keeping the outpost supplied. The mountains of eastern Afghanistan soar skyward, almost as if they're reaching out to grab the 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade choppers flying overhead. It's a sight simultaneously beautiful and terrifying.
You'll be at 8,000 feet, and the valleys will go, the tips of the mountain will go about 2,000, 3,000 feet above you. And it's just really, really jagged mountains.
Every valley seems to have its own microcosm weather patterns, and it's definitely a challenging environment to operate, though.
As the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters make their way over Taliban territory to resupply American soldiers, the crew chiefs manning the door guns must look up, down, and all around to keep an eye out for deadly enemy fire.
You have enemy above you and below you at all times. At any time, anything can happen out here, and we've learned that since we've been here.
On this mission, the helo is loaded up with boxes of food for soldiers up in the mountains.
I think there's a lot of places in Afghanistan that you just simply can't reach by ground, so the link with the aircraft and keeping them supplied is critical.
When the birds reach their objective, a remote rocky promontory where troops are living in foxholes and fighting every day, the choppers don't even land. Instead, they hover inches off the ground and push the food and other supplies out the door. Members of the mountaintop garrison shove mail and other unneeded items onto the chopper, and the pilots peel away quickly and head back to base. Another mission completed in the most dangerous battlefield in the world.
And it's actually made us better as a crew and better pilots and crew chiefs just being out here. Different type of rain than anything in the world.
Reporting from Jalalabad, Afghanistan, Michael Jordan for Fox 28 WJCL, thecoastalsource.com.
Okay.
Staff Sergeant Nicole Olcott is an unusual American soldier who's developed a unique attachment to the Afghan people since she arrived in Afghanistan last fall. She's made friends with a local pet goat.
Good girl. This is Gabby the goat, my other friend.
And Monkey.
He's our little friend. We bring some Girl Scout cookies too. Whoa, and you just took my patch. Come here. He wants to be third ID.
And more importantly, she's become like family to the members of the Afghan community who live and work on the base. Even helping jumpstart a long-closed bakery that now sells bread and pizza.
Is getting ready in 3 minutes.
It all stems from a promise elicited by Olcott's 4 children before she started this deployment.
Mom, please make sure you do something for these children in Afghanistan. So I really wasn't exactly sure how I was going to accomplish that promise to them, but as soon as I got here and started seeing the children that do come with their parents on the FOB, I saw that they wanted to learn. They needed to learn.
Word of Sergeant Olcott's mission has spread. In the intervening months, she has received an entire shipping container full of school supplies and other donated items from around the U.S., and more arrive here every day.
My goal is to have this box emptied by the end of the month.
But Sergeant Olcott, whose job keeps her confined to base, has never had the opportunity to go outside the wire and distribute these gifts herself until now.
Well, we're here. This is it. What I've been waiting for.
On this morning, she's been invited to bring 2 boxes of school supplies to give out to a group of 300 children who can really use them. Supplies donated by the Matthew Freeman Foundation in honor of Richmond Hill Marine Matthew Freeman, who was killed in Afghanistan just over 1 year ago.
Yeah, yes. Thumbs up. Here you go, guys.
The children eagerly received the pencils, pens, and notebooks, and quickly began showing off their penmanship by writing down their names and their dreams for the future.
He wrote his name and his father's name. He's writing a sentences where it says, I go to school.
Olcott is required to wear body armor and a helmet, but you can see right through to the soft heart of this soldier and mother.
It's kind of emotional. I've waited a long time to do this, so seeing all these kids like this and knowing that the American children have such great opportunities as my own, it's a good feeling. At least knowing that you're doing something.
Do you think Matthew Freeman is watching this today?
Matthew Freeman is here with me right now, in spirit, but he's living this with me.
Now, through the tireless efforts of a soldier and her hundreds of supporters back at home, Matthew Freeman's dream is becoming a reality in the place where it's needed most.
The children are the future of Afghanistan. The people who are helpless and they see a little bit of hope, particularly the children. That's what makes this job all worthwhile.
Yes, I like to go to school.
Reporting from Jalalabad, Afghanistan, Michael Jordan for WJCL, Fox 28, thecoastalsource.com.